this video now, we're going to discuss a SMAS facelift. So it's one of more commonly done types of facelifts historically and still today. So what's a SMAS? So the SMAS is a superficial muscular aponeurotic system. So we're just going to call it SMAS because, again, this video is patient driven, not really for doctors. So that SMAS layer, which we went through in the previous video of getting down from the skin, now down to the SMAS past the fat, is really important because it's contiguous, like I said, in the face, with the neck, up to the scalp. So finding it, identifying it, knowing where it is, knowing where it's fixed, knowing where it's mobile, very important during your facelift techniques. So SMAS facelift is, you're addressing obviously the skin to get to it, and then you're hitting the SMAS. And then there's a bunch of different things you could do with the SMAS. You can cut out a trim piece of the SMAS and then be able to tack it down. You can roll the SMAS onto itself again and then be able to tack it down. You could do a combination of both. But if you're just doing a SMAS facelift, you have to make sure that that patient has aged in a way where that's going to successfully give you the result that that patient wants. If a patient's aging here and has gravity and aging has happened in this direction, in this vector, and their concerns are here and in the jowls, addressing the SMAS here, only here, and not extending your dissection more towards the midface. How are you going to be able to achieve that? You're not going to really be able to, because you're trying to pull from here to address something that's here. Vector-wise, it makes sense. Keep dissecting to get to where you want to be so that when you close the face, it doesn't look pulled and under a bunch of tension. So it's really good to know how to do a SMAS facelift, but you might want to combo that with different techniques, again, depending on how the patient aged. And do you want to tack it down? Do you want to trim some of it off? Do you want to roll it upon itself? So those are really all the things that you need to know and that are very important, because you have to know how the patient aged, and you might combo that technique with some of the later ones that we're going to talk about in the next videos. Lastly, the function of the SMAS is really to try to get those muscles of the face that are all there, giving us that motion and how it translates dynamically onto the skin. So it's a very, very, very important layer, and knowing its anatomy inside and out is crucial in facelift techniques. So I hope that made sense in terms of addressing the oh so popular SMAS, and we're going to talk about it in the next videos as well.